Have you ever wondered what it really means to live? In this vast expanse of life, everything in some way or form is alive. Most elements, if not all elements of life, live to only survive and reproduce. But when it comes to the conscious being, the human mind, spirit, and soul, there is something vastly different. The mind is able to perceive and understand the world of life all around, but more importantly, it is how the mind perceives that world. In basic psychology, it is the world map or view, where each individual has a unique view of the world through their own perspective. Would that mean for each individual to live may be defined differently? Well, although most people can sum up the basic aspects of peace, happiness, and joy, those all form distinctly in everyone's lives. Some may find happiness in being with friends, and some may find it being by themselves. However, one thing is surely fundamental in all forms of life is the essence of living and existing. Whatever that may be, it is definitely the capability to experience the moment in whatever way that is for the many forms of life. Although the elements of living seem to be very basic, for the conscious beings, you and me, there is also a subject of choice, choosing how to live. However, in modern times, these choices come with requirements, such as making financially stable choices in accordance to the regulations of society. And that is where we enter the many confinements of the modern individual, the societal domain of organization and systematic structure. This is the structure in which humans function on a daily basis in this modern age on this planet. Many, if not all people, will find their lives incorporated in this structure of cycle and maintenance. But of course, this is not what it means to live, although we quickly believe it is because of our collective experience as a civilization and species. It may be all that we know, and that is exactly it. It's all we know, and we are conditioned to only experience what is known. But the absolute truth of reality is that existence is not something to entirely know of, but to experience and connect to. In this vast expanse of existence, there seems to be an infinite array of life, from microscopic to cosmic, and of course, there are the dimensions unknown. Each dimension and form of life harboring an entire domain of experience, not only in environment but within itself. It seems, just like the dimensions of existence, the question of living is also an infinite one. There is a mystical elegance to that infinite essence. It's like a never-ending adventure of constant exploration. But just like many people will not climb to the top of a mountain, so too will many people not embark on that adventure of the infinite. Even though it may be very likely that only people and other conscious beings are able to embark on this adventure at all. This adventure is one of many challenges, and even without recognition, the great challenges are perceived. One of these challenges happens to be our very own minds, the fear of having no place of belonging and no purpose of living. In the societal domain, there is an illusion of purpose in the daily function of modern life, but in the infinite adventure, that all dissolves into meaninglessness, which produces heavy anxiety and stress on the individual. This is mainly because the average individual is conditioned and programmed to find purpose in the societal world, but intrinsically knows that it all means nothing but constant stress and worry of social or personal outcomes and circumstances. So the average individual will settle in this lifestyle, only focusing on managing their modern lives and enjoying the many pleasures that are available, never to really embark on a true adventure of life. An adventure that means leaving everything they know behind, not in strict devotion, but simply in internal experience and perspective, for that is all that is needed. But still, this adventure is only for the truly brave and strong, and many will not even be able to comprehend its purpose and meaning. But as a tree lays many seeds, knowing only a few will sprout, so too does life lay many forms, knowing only a few will truly flourish. Well, what does it mean to live? Well, that all depends on how you see the world, so your perspective, and how you see yourself, your perception. And that takes you into a journey of self-exploration. And maybe that's what it means to live, to just explore the essence of life.